Guys, and welcome to my channel. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys so much. I'm at 300 and something subscribers now. I don't really check it, but I saw that I made it over 300 and I think it was a couple of weeks ago, so I have no idea where I am right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Secondly, I'm wearing a sleeveless dress. My arms are probably the most self-conscious part about me right now, but I'm trying to embrace it as much as possible. Sun's out, guns out, and I do have guns. That's muscle, guys. Anyways, welcome to my channel, and let's get started, because this video today is 10 things I wish I would have known before I got weight loss surgery. You guys are in for a treat. So a lot of people talk about all the positives of weight loss surgery, right? And I'm not necessarily saying that this list is going to be a list of all the negative things. It's just things that I didn't know going in that I wish I would have known. So the first thing I wish I would have known is probably the thing that people talk about the most, and that's stalls. I'm currently in a weight loss stall right now. As I told you guys, I don't have another appointment with my nutritionist and my surgeon until the 26th of June. So I'm pretty much on my own as far as knowing what I weigh and all that. So my fiance and I have gotten together and we've come up with a plan to only weigh myself once a month. So I weighed myself twice this month, and I literally have only lost 4 pounds this month. And for the last 2 weeks, I've been gaining and losing the same 1 damn pound. So I wish I would have known about stalls prior to weight loss surgery. And honestly, it's my fault. I literally just researched the good things about, and my hair's bothering me. I literally just researched the good things about weight loss surgery. I didn't really research anything bad because I didn't want anything to deter me from doing this. So I wish I would have known about stalls. Honestly, guys, and excuse my, I'm not going to apologize. It's a mind fuck. You think you get this surgery and you're just going to drop weight, drop weight, drop weight. You do have to work for it, and you have to work so fucking hard. So I have, like, honestly been going to the gym twice a day, like 5 days a week. I meal prep. I track everything I eat. I still suck at getting water. Some days I'll get 60 ounces. Some days I'll get 100. Some days I'll literally only get 12 ounces. I don't really know how to find my balance. But I know a lot of that is contributing to the stall, and the fact that I don't get as many calories as I'm technically supposed to have right now. Lack of hunger. So the reason why I'm in such a calorie deficit is that I'm not hungry. And it's probably a really rare thing, especially with weight loss surgery. And I remember going to my 3-month appointment and my surgeon saying, well, how many calories are you getting in per day? And I was like, I don't know, 200, maybe 300. And he's like, I need you to eat more. And I was like, I'm not hungry. Although it's weird to be 3 months post-op and to not get hungry, I do get hunger pains. Pre-op, I was always hungry. Post-op, I get hungry every 2 hours or so, but I could literally eat half of a meatball this big and be completely full. So I wish I would have known about the lack of hunger. I don't know any videos that talk about not being hungry. Like, can you tell me the stuff that happens when you're at home by yourself? Because when I'm at home by myself, I'm not eating. While in California, I was lucky if I ate once a day. So I wish I would have known about the lack of hunger. Another thing I wish I would have known about, and I think we're at number 8, I wish I would have known about your sex drive. And a lot of people are saying that they're having the opposite effect, but my sex drive is like through the roof. It was kind of like that pre-op, but that was mostly because I was focused on trying to hide my insecurities. Now I just feel sexy as hell, and I just always want to have sex. And when your partner doesn't match up with you on that, it can cause issues in your relationship. So I wish I would have known about the sex drive thing. I've been looking on forums and watching other videos, and I know some folks have talked about it, but it hasn't been something that's been discussed like a lot. God, she's so cute, isn't she? I'm still not gonna pet her. But a lot of like weight loss YouTubers talk about how they don't want to anymore, and I feel like I'm the exact opposite. I don't know if like losing weight is causing like hormones to come out that hadn't been out before, but sex is literally all I think about. I mean, all the time. So I wish I would have known about the increased sex drive post-op. So another thing I wish I would have known, and I think we're at number 7, I wish I would have known about body dysmorphia. The reason why that's not at the top of my list is because it doesn't affect me as much as I see it affect a lot of other people. I have a couple of times a month where I'm just like, ugh, I hate the way I look. And it's mostly because none of my clothes fit. It has nothing to do with me thinking I don't look good. I just feel like I look like I'm wearing giant bags because all my clothes are 2X and 3X and I don't wear a 2X or 3X. This dress right now is a 2X and it like billows out. I kind of look like a lampshade, but I like it. But if you don't know what body dysmorphia is, please look it up. If you feel like you're suffering from it, please go to your support meetings, see a therapist, talk about it with a friend, yell at yourself in the mirror, yell positive things, because the shit is trippy. I had it really, really bad at about 8 weeks post-op. All I could think about was just how gross I looked. That's all I saw. People were like, oh, you look good. And I was like, I look fucking gross. And I couldn't think about anything else. And no matter how much success I made, all I saw was just this disgusting girl who was literally melting. And while I'm speaking of melting, let's go into number 6. How you lose weight. I wish there were more videos from different YouTubers that talked about how they lost weight. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm losing weight like this. And I remember saying pre-op that I was going to look like I'm melting. So the first place I noticed weight loss was my face. And everyone notices it on their face first and then my neck. I used to have this like angry, vengeful, like stepsister double chin that I don't have anymore. And then I started to notice it from here. It skipped this entire area. I have literally only lost half a cup size. And then my tummy, and like now I have a waist. I take measurements and my waist is so small now. Like if I wear like a t-shirt, I look like I'm shaped like a Coke bottle. And I was like, I'm catfishing everybody because none of my pants fit. So I have to wear them super high. So I look like I'm more in shape than I actually am. But I wish there were more videos where YouTubers talked about how they lost weight. Because you think you're just going to shed a bunch of pounds and it's just going to be like, oh, you're going to have super thin arms. You're going to have this and that. You got to work for that. I've seen people who weighed more than I did when they got the surgery. And now they're like 100 pounds less and they're so small. Like, I was 263 the day of, 263 the day of surgery. And I am 204 today because that pound. I'm 204 as of today, and I'm about 4 months post-op. Like 4 months and 1 week, so 17 weeks post-op. And I am 204. And I'm not going to say only 204. I am 204. This is the lowest weight I have been since 2003. So, in 15 years, this is the lowest weight I've been. And I've lost a little over 125 pounds, but I'm losing it from the weirdest places. So like I'm losing it from like my legs, I'm losing it from my face, my neck, and my abdomen. Nothing from my boobs, nothing from my butt, nothing from my back. I wish my back would go away. But a lot of people don't show videos of them losing or how they lost weight. So that's why I try to make sure that I post at least once a week. Number 5, I wish more folks would talk about, honestly, your taste buds. So pre-op, hated coffee. I was not a coffee person. I was not an egg person. I hated pickles. Those are the 3 things I eat more than anything in life. The one thing I'm thankful for is my addiction to popcorn didn't change, but I wish it would have been one of the things to go away because I'm obsessed with popcorn. But your taste buds change. Pre-op, I hated. I absolutely hated Propel fitness water, the sugar-free kind. Oh my God, I'll pet you. I hated Propel fitness water, and I also absolutely could not stand Gatorade, and I really, really hated Protein 2O. Post-op, those are the things I drink the most of, and I can't drink Premier Protein anymore. It is the most disgusting thing in the world, and it's probably because I've been drinking it for like 6 months straight. but your taste will change. Things you used to love, you'll hate, and things you hated, you will love. And it's hard to be prepared for that. You're just out and you're just like, damn, that pickle looking good. Ow, don't bite me. So that is probably one of the things I should have researched more, something I should have known pre-op, that my taste buds are going to change, so don't get attached to anything. I do remember having a conversation with my nutritionist when I first started my 6 months, and she told me to buy a bunch of different proteins and try them all out so that post-op I knew what I liked and what I didn't like. It didn't help me at all, to be honest. It didn't help me not one little bit. Thing I enjoyed pre-op, I hate now. So did nothing for me. But if you want to try them out just to see how they affect your body and how they make you feel good, or if you like the way they taste, or if it's doing what it wants to do for you, I do recommend buying different proteins when you're in the pre-op stage, so at least you know what is best for you and what gives you the best results. So I'm glad I did that. I tried probably 15 different types of proteins, powders, shakes, waters, the little liquid things, which are disgusting. Don't buy any of them from anyone. I have to say I'm still rocking with EAS, which is a Walmart brand of protein powder, which I absolutely love. But yeah, I wish I would have known about my taste changing. Another thing I wish I would have known about, and I think we're on number 4, is personality changes. I'm not even gonna lie. Pre-op, I was very confident, very, very sure of myself. Post-op, I don't want not one person looking at me. I cover up more than ever before. Pre-op, all these buttons would have been undone. It would have just been, you guys would have got a show. Post-op, I don't like people pointing out that I lost weight. I don't like people commenting on how my clothes look on me. I don't like people telling me I look good. And there's literally, you're gonna do that on the video right now? There's literally a guy at work who constantly tells me that I look fucking good. Or he goes, your jeans are so tight now. I love that. Well, but that's for a different video. So my personality changed. I went from being super confident to being super self-conscious. So I tend to cover up still. I wear cardigans more now than I did pre-op. Typically pre-op, I would just wear them because they went with the outfit. Now I wear them to hide my body. I have this giant sweater one that I wear constantly, and it's huge. The sleeves go, like, they cover up my hands. It, like, drags on the floor, but I love it because no one knows what my body looks like underneath. So, just being self-conscious. I don't think I'm ever going to be one of those girls post-op who are in crop tops and short shorts. Like, the only time I'll even post pictures like that is just to show progress. But in my real life, long sleeves, big t-shirts, big pants. I don't want anybody looking at me. Another thing that's talked about, and this will serve as number 3 that I wish I would have knew prior to getting weight loss surgery, is your change in your relationships. Since getting weight loss surgery, I have lost some friends. Especially the ones who know I got weight loss surgery. There's a couple people who don't know, and they'll make little side comments about how I'm always at the gym and how I think I'm too good for them and how I don't drink and I don't want to go out. And it honestly, and I've never been one person to ever think this, but I know it's jealousy. I actually had a cousin, one of my cousins, tell another one of my cousins on one of the posts I put up that I used a cheat code. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, you guys, and I'm gonna get real with you guys for a second. I'm always real, but for somebody to say I use a cheat code, I'm generally a very positive and uplifting person. I don't talk bad about anybody. I don't look for fights. I just live my life because I have a good life. But I'll be damned if someone will just negate all the work that I put in to get to where I am by telling me I did a cheat code. How? I got weight loss surgery. A cheat code to me would have been liposuction and all this shit out of the way, and so I could be summer 2018 ready in like a month. Because if I could have afforded it, lipo would have definitely been the jam. but I wanted something long-term. Lipo is not long-term. You can gain all that back. You can gain it all back from this. The only reason why I'm even having any weight loss success is because I'm working out and I'm eating right and I'm getting sleep and I'm drinking water and I'm taking my vitamins. I didn't use a cheat code. So the fact that I want to save my life means I'm cheating. So I should just stay fat so you can feel good about yourself. And that's family. So a lot of my family don't know that I got surgery. I'm a very open person and I like to share myself with the world. But when I get responses like that, it makes me realize why a lot of people don't know. Number two, I really wished I would have known more about hair loss post-op. I have not experienced anything besides the normal amount. And I think it's because I don't really touch my hair that much. I wash my hair once a month. I'm natural. I wash my hair once a month. I co-wash it every other week. Not to offend anybody, but a lot of the hair loss I typically see is in mixed women or white women. I'm African. And not like African American. I'm literally African. So, I don't really lose that much hair. My hair is, I think it's grown a lot in the middle, which is where I always had the most trouble. And lengthwise, it's okay. But literally right after I got surgery, I got a trim. I trimmed all my hair, trimmed 8 inches off of my hair. And my hair is about the same length as this hair. It did thin out a bit, but I think that's just natural shedding. But I haven't been losing handfuls. If anything, it's probably like this much hair every time I wash it. It's not anything to write home about. But I didn't research hair loss at all. So I'm kind of afraid, but I know most people hit it, according to my doctor, between 3 and 6 months. I'm at month 4.5. So I'm not going to say I'm out of the ballpark, but honestly, it's just hair. As long as I have enough to braid and I can put some weave in, like, I'm good. So I wish I would have known more about it, so at least I can prepare for it. And if you are getting the surgery as well, if you're pre-op, if you're post-op, research this so that it does not catch you off guard. Take your vitamins. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I've been using biotin for about 10 years. Biotin does not prevent hair loss. It strengthens the current hair that you have. That's it. It strengthens the hair that you have. Sometimes it may thicken it. It does not stop hair loss. It does not make your hair grow. A lot of people think that's what biotin is for. Doctors want you to take it so that the hair you currently have is strong enough to withstand the shock to your system, the lack of calories, and just the overall change in your body. They are not telling you to take it for hair loss, because if that was the case, every bald person would be using biotin right now. That's not what it's for. The number one thing I wish I would have known pre-op is how happy I was going to be. Do I have my bouts of depression? 100%. Like, I'm not going to act like it's all rainbows and butterflies. I do have my bouts of depression, but I also have moments where I've never been happier and more confident in my life. I don't regret this decision at all. I feel like it's the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. And I wouldn't change it for the world. It's unbelievable. And for you guys that are pre-op or who just recently got the surgery, I want to tell you guys, it gets easier no matter what stage you're at. My first 3 days, I regretted it. I hated it. I was like, I made a mistake. Why did I do this to myself? 2 weeks later, I was like, why did I wait so long? So I wish I would have known how much I was going to love myself and how happy I was going to be. This is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. Well, besides this. But it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm really, really thankful that I was able to do so, and incredibly blessed that I am able to go through this journey and I'm coming out of it relatively unscathed. But that is it for me. I have to go look for an apartment because I'm moving out of the shitty one that I live in right now. It's not shitty, it's just far from everything, and it's really expensive for no reason. So if I'm going to pay a lot of money, I might as well live close to work. But thank you guys for watching. I don't think I'm uploading a video next week. I'm in the middle of classes, so I don't have time, but I will go live next week because I am switching up my diet, talk with my nutritionist, and I need to up my calories if I want to get out of this stall. And I think I'm going to start doing weigh-in Wednesdays. So every Wednesday I'll upload like a 2 to 3 minute video where I weigh myself and I talk about what I ate for the week and stuff like that. Leave me a message in the comments below on what you guys want to see going forward. I'm really excited about my 6 months, and I wish time would fly by, but I also wish the weight would come off and time would fly by. But that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram. You will get more information from me. You will see transformation pics, pictures of the food I eat, advice I give out, and overall a better, more frequent way to connect with me because I post on there daily. I'll put the Instagram handle in the description below, but it is BurnSheekBurn, BurnSheek, S-H-E-E-K, Burn. If you want to email me if you have any questions, if you want me to send you like my meal plan, I don't mind doing that. My email is Sheeka's VSG Journey @gmail.com, and I'll put that right here in a second. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, all 300 of you guys. Bye.